Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2buzz.com, and here we are with the first ever Q&A session. Quite a few of you have asked me to do this Q&A session, and here I have a couple of questions that you guys have submitted. So let's get right away with the first ever Q&A session with me. And the first question comes from Abhi the Stud 07. I want to know when Google Nexus is launching in India. And has Samsung stopped making S2, that's the Galaxy S2, because these rumors are floating in my town. To be really frank, I have no idea if Samsung India is going to launch Galaxy Nexus in India. I know it's already available in the grey market in India for quite some time, but officially I don't know if when is this Google Nexus going to launch in India, and if Samsung India is going to launch it soon. And the second thing is that just about 10 or 12 days ago, I had visited the local mobile shops, and at that time the Samsung S2 was readily available. So what I'll do is I know a couple of big retail mobile shops here in India, and I'll just talk to them in the next couple of days and get back to you regarding the current status of Samsung S2. Is it being stopped in the market or something like that? Because the Samsung S3 is definitely going to launch, but I don't think so it's going to launch so soon. It's still a couple of months away. I have heard rumors that it's going to launch as soon as March 15th, but I doubt that it's going to be so soon. So I'll just inquire about the same regarding the Galaxy S2, and I'll update that in the comment section below. The next question is from Jay Roj, and he says, I want to know about rooting Android phones. I've heard that if I root an Android phone, the warranty of the same will be lost. Is there a trick to unroot the phone? So when I unroot the device, the warranty which is avoided, can I get it back? You can certainly root most of the Android phones, but again it will differ from model to model, and you can go to this popular site for rooting etc. It's known as CyanogenMod, and definitely if you root your phone, the warranty will be lost. But in some models you can restore back the original ROM, and again that will depend upon model to model. It's not possible with every model. So before rooting, just check if you can unroot the phone. And I personally do not root my phones, so you can check out the CyanogenMod for more info regarding that. And the third question is from Sumit Gupta, and he says, I want to buy a phone, Android phone specifically, and my budget is around rupees 20,000. That's approximately about $400 US, and I would like to have good sound, video quality, emails, good battery life. Please suggest. The thing is that in India we need to pay the full price for an Android phone. We don't get subsidized phones. So this 20,000 rupees or rupees $400 is the upper mid-range Android phones, and I would say that go and look for the Sony Neo V. That's pretty good. The camera on that is pretty nice. It's an overall great phone. The next option that I have is Samsung Galaxy S Plus, though it does not have a flash, and I'm sad to say that the S Plus is not going to get the ice cream sandwich update. So these are some of the phones that I have in this range. I would say that just wait for some time, because new ICS phones will be launching pretty soon, but these are the two phones that you can look right now. The third question is from IMSOFly114, and this is a very interesting question. Do you like living in India? And if you had a choice, would you move either to the US or Canada? And this is a really tricky question to answer. And I would say that I have no problems living in India, and I have been living in India all my life. And if I had a chance to go to US or Canada, I had a lot of chances, and to be frank, many of my friends and relatives are in the US. I also had ample opportunities to migrate to US, but I didn't opt for that. And I'm okay with living in India. I know that living in India is not easy, and India has a lot of issues of its own, but I can complain all about India because I'm living in India, and I'm sure even if I was living in the US, people who might be living in the US, you might have your own issues. So no country is perfect. I would say that you need to adjust to your environment, and I would say that you need to be happy where you stay. And if you are a techie guy or something, you have just passed out college, etc., right now in India you have a lot of opportunities. It's not like about 15 years ago where you want like to have a, let's say, a very good job or etc., you need to go overseas. Right now in India you have almost all the top IT companies working, so you can easily get a job over here. The only thing that I think so it's a little bit disadvantageous to me as a tech reviewer staying in India is that I do not get access to the latest products when they are launched. Generally most of the products are launched in the United States, and they are launched in India generally about a month or two later on. So I find myself at a little bit of a disadvantage when reviewing latest tech products. That's the only thing I can think about it, because if I would have been staying in the US, the only thing that would have changed is the time zone in which you might get these videos. So it's a personal choice. I made the choice to stay in India, but frankly I hate one thing about India, and it's summer. It's really hot over here and it's frying hot. And if I had a choice, I would every summer I would go to US or Canada and stay there for about 3 months. So I hope that answers the question. And I'll be doing this Q&A every Friday. So if you have any Q&A questions that you would like me to talk about during the next week, I suggest that you post them in the comment section below and start it with the Q&A tag, so that I know that I need to include this in the next Q&A session. I hope you found this Q&A session useful. That's it for now, and hopefully I'm going to see you in my next video.